In this video, I am going to show you how to use the main features of the C-Class Estate. The main parts of the car I will focus are on the rear of the car. This video is perfect if you've just bought the new C-Class Estate or if you are thinking about buying one. If you want to watch and learn how to use the main features of the front of the car, then check out the link below. I have made a summary sheet of what features the brand new C-Class has. Please like this video and let me know in the comments what you think of this video. Also, check out my other videos to learn more about the C-Class. Subscribe if you want to see more content in the future of the new C-Class. The length of the new C-Class Estate is 4,755mm. The length of the saloon is 4,793mm. The difference in width is only a few millimeters, but I think this is intentional for the estate not to feel too large than the saloon. The estate is definitely taller than the saloon by a couple of centimeters, so for taller people this car is ideal. Also, the estate benefits from more boot capacity, 490 litres or 1,510 litres with the seats down. I have tried to summarise everything in a summary sheet. Check it out with the link below. Let me know if it's useful for you after watching this video. Also, a big thank you to Lucas Mecedes-Bens Wolverhampton for making this video possible. Now, to open the boot, I'm going to use the key, and all I'll do is hold this button. It will then release the tailgate, and if I want to close it, I can use the key again. All I'll do is hold this button again, and then the boot closes. Another way to open the boot is by using a handle that's just there. The boot then opens up, and now here you've got two buttons here. This button will close the boot, and then this button will close the boot and lock the car. I can also set the height of the tailgate. So at the moment, this is set at the highest point. If I want to decrease the height of the tailgate, all I'll do is set it to the desired height. So let's say I want to go it to there. Set the tailgate. All I'll do is press this button. When you hear that beep, that's to say that that's saved this position. And next time I open the tailgate, it will only open at that height, which is quite useful. If I want to set it back to the original height, all I'll do is push up, press the button again, and hold it. That beeps to say it's saved the height, and next time I open the tailgate, it will open at that height. Now I'm going to show you the rear tailgate features, and I'm going to show you the main parts of the car on the rear. So first of all, I'm just going to show you the tether points for a car seat or a net, a parcel shelf. You've got carry hooks or bags, nets to hold a small item such as complimentary first aid box and high-vis tops. Also speakers at the rear of the car. There are also interior lights which are very useful in the dark. Also you have storage under the tray, which usually holds a basket, the book pack which holds the manual, electric air pump. The umbrella is not included when you buy the car. A warning triangle, if you were to ever break down, is included. Usually you also get a USB-C adapter, which is useful for anyone that doesn't have a USB-C compatible device. Next, I'm going to show you how to stop the tray from dropping. This is usually helpful when you need to store some items under the tray and you do not need to keep opening and holding the tray. First, you need to open the tray and then pull this hook. Then you place the hook around the seal When you're finished, then just unhook it and place it back to the hook holder so it isn't loose. Let me know in the comments if you think this is a really good feature. I generally think it's useful and I have used it in the past. Also, let me know if you've got any questions in regards to the boot or trunk for our American viewers. Next, I'm going to show you how to use the parcel shelf. Pull the shelf cover to prevent anyone seeing your belongings, like so. Then if you need all of the boot or trunk space, then just pull and place back into place. You also have a net, which is very useful to prevent loose items going into the interior of the car. If you were to suddenly break, it is also useful for dogs staying in the boot or trunk. To place it back into the shelf, then just unhook it and then bring it down. This, I think, makes the trunk and boot space really practical and safe to use. Next, I'm going to show you taking the parcel shelf off completely. You may want to take the parcel shelf off completely so that you have access to all of the boot or trunk, and very useful when all the seats are down. All you do is pull one of the ends towards the center of the shelf and then pull it out. Now, to release the net shelf, there is a switch that you need to press, which then releases the shelf, and then you can lift up and pull away, like so. Then you can either store it in the car or store it in a safe place. Now, to place the net shelf back, you need to ensure the L is on the left side and the R is on the right side. Then align it behind the metal holder. Then just bang it in and you will hear a click, which means it is now secure in place. Don't be alarmed with the amount of force you use. Then just test it that it doesn't move away. Just take your time as you're doing this. Now you can put the parcel shelf back. Ensure the handle is facing towards you. Then put one side in first and then the other. Then this just slots into place. Now you can use the parcel shelf. Now I'm going to move towards the rear passenger doors and show you the seats. You can also use the child locks if you have children. When you put the switch into the up position, this then engages the child locks, and if you put it down, then that switches it off. Now, moving into the car, you also have two ISOFIX points on each of the main seats. The middle seat doesn't have an ISOFIX. The middle seat does have an armrest, which is a useful place to actually hold a pen or even a mobile phone, possibly a tablet too. Then you also have cup holders if you need them. I actually love this armrest and I think it's really useful. Now moving towards the driver's seat and front passenger seat, you also have storage behind each seat. There are two slots under the vents to store a pen or a small tissue pack. These spaces on the saloon that had the premium package did have climate control functions and USB ports to charge devices, but on this car it's not available. You have to now purchase the Premium Plus model to get the 4-way climate control for both the saloon and the estate. Now I'm just showing how I folded down the seat and what it looks like with the seat down. You can also fold the rear seats by pulling the handle at the top of the seat. When you fold down the other side, then all of the seats are down. You can also have a 60-40 split, which means that one main seat is up and the middle seat. You can also fold down the middle seat only by pressing the switch just behind the headrest. This is very useful for long items such as skis, which then allows two passengers in the rear of the car, which means it's now a 40-20-40 split. Let me know in the comments what you think in terms of the space, and do you think this is a useful space? I never really considered the C-Class Estate as a purchase for myself, but this car has made me think twice. Now, moving away from the seats, I'm going to show you a hook which is behind the front seats to hold items like a jacket, for example. You also have some grab handles which are very useful either when being driven in the car or to help passengers get out of the car. There is also interior lights just within the grab handles, which is very useful. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you have any comments, please feel free to comment and subscribe for more content on the C-Class and other models.